What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Unranked and Diamond series. In this episode, we didn't get the audio recording for the first game and a half, so I'm going to be doing the voiceover narration, but we're here, 62% win rate almost, and we're just going to get into game, see what we can cook up. Alright, so first thing that I'm thinking here, there's not a lot of brick on the board. But if I take something like the 634 in the upper left hand corner, I've got to get wheat sheep on the way back. I could get cut out of a lot of that. I don't think I'm going to get the 5910, and my space is just going to be pretty limited on this board. If I take 3411, I'm just going to be really. Um, it's just really low production. I don't like it. So I'm pretty stuck on what I gotta take here. I'm thinking maybe I could play some sort of overweight sheep position, and I just don't think the brick is going to be that important. I would much rather have good wheat, so we'll go ahead and take the 8, 10, 11. Yep, and we put that down. And we're thinking, you know what, we might be able to get the 5, 6, 10, 6, 9, 10, just because I don't really think he can take it, not with good wheat, right? So he's going to take the 9, 5, 10 and the 8, 3, 4. It's pretty standard. And now what I decided to do is just play this game with only 3 resources. So I'm thinking about the road, but again, I'll need sheep. I don't have that great ore. He's going to dominate me on all the ore rolls. And my only advantage is wheat. And I don't like playing a game with only one advantage, really, and down resource. So I'm thinking, let's just take this. We'll build into the wood port. That's why we ported right to begin with. And we cut about out of a lot of the ore. So we should be able to get a good game going here. Yep, and we just take this point down. We can even get into the 6, 9, 12 as well. We'll be on the 5 of the 5 of wood, the 9 of wood, and the wood port's really just gonna come in clutch for us. And we take a first city here just because we're missing 2 resources, which means we might be porting 4 for 1 a lot, and in that case we want to have as high production as we can. So we'll try to get cities up as fast as we can. These 7s are not that great for us because that means he's going to be able to roll a 7 and put it on our tiles. We need all the production we can get. We've been dodging them so far, which is pretty good. And he settles, and we just take the second city. And we're going to have so much ore, it's okay to pour a lot of it for the other cards that we need here. So roll 8, which is nice. Can't take any more cities though, so we got to think about getting this settled down on the wood port. Pass. Now we're at 8 cards, we don't want to 7 out, so we're probably looking to port soon. And here I'm thinking we get a lot of wheat. I would love to port the ore if possible, but we don't have enough ore here for the port, so we're probably gotta port the wheat. We just port for sheep because he ported all his sheep for that brick. He rules a 7. We don't want him to steal a sheep. That's fine for us. And he's porting the sheep again. Our 8 gets blocked. Let's block. And he takes a city as well. So we rolled a 7. We put that on his wheat, and we're porting all our wood for this brick just because we need to get this settled down ASAP. We'll get a wheat roll. Perfect. Now we're going to take the settle. And here I'm looking at just coming into the 6, 9, 12. It's going to be pretty good for us. I pour for sheep because I want to pop. I want to get some control Again, we took the double wheat spots at the beginning, which means he has this huge weakness here in his wheat, the 5 wheat. So if we can keep it blocked, I think we'll be in good hands. Port for a brick here just because it's probably harder to steal from him. And we port for the sheep as well, just to manage the hand size a little bit. Again, we have so much of this ore that it's not going to matter too much for us in the long run. He ports, he uses 3-1, he ports for the 2 wheat, but then he uses it to take a city. I don't think this is correct. I'm pretty happy he's not popping, honestly. And now here, I'm taking the road down, and we just want to settle on the 6-9-12. It's going to be really strong for us. He rolls a 7, we keep it blocked with our knight. He's coming in for this. We're just going to keep popping. We don't want to port for the wood here, so get a road builder. Now this opens up some interesting plays. Namely, we can port for the settle, so let's take a sheep here. Oh, let's not take a sheep here. Okay, now we can take the sheep and we go for this plow. So I'm thinking about it. Is it worth it? We're not getting on the 6-9, but we do get on the 10-9. And we decide to go for it. So play there, and I also try to get to the 3-1. We just port this for the sheep. It's really nice as the Orwheat sheep player when you get to plow the enemy. And we're still sitting here on only 3 resources, wheat, ore, and wood, basically. But we take a second city. Again, we want this production on the 9 as well. This is going to be our flexibility to get the other cards we need. And we roll another 7, which is fine. We do mainly want to keep that 5 wheat block though, so it's a little bit of an issue. And it rolls right as we take it off. It's pretty unfortunate. He takes his 3rd city. So we're actually even on cities. I pass here. I think that's a mistake. I should have ported the wood for something at least, but I wanted to be a little more efficient with my resources. So I greeted it to see what exactly I could port for, and here we decide to take another settlement on the port. Now we can port our wheat and we pop. We want to start getting VPs now and also knights to take army. It's going to be our main objective. The 6-9-12 settlement can go, but we really don't want to get outpaced here, and he's already at 11 points. So we just hold this, we pass. The 10 is a huge roll. We got a ton of ore, so now we're just porting for the settle because we can take it, and we're going to take the city. And even though we waste all those resources just getting the off, this makes the 9 rolls huge. 6 is also a ton of ore. It's just good for production. And he's buying now, but it might be a little too late for him. We're thinking about if we want to port for anything. We decide just hold. It's okay if he gets ore from us, so we are okay allowing that. I'll play this knight. Want to hit the 8. It's 4 cards. Mistake. We should have let him roll first to get a resource for him, but that's alright. Takes the wood, which is fine. Now we're just in a competition for devs. We get to put it back on the 5. The 10 rolls. And again, we're going to go into the deck here. We need to buy a ton of devs. Don't want to 7 out, but I don't think I could port without knowing what I'm going to have next turn, so I want to save it. And now we sort of see, okay, we get the wheat, we can port for the sheep. Port and we pop again. VP is pretty good. Now we just need one more settle, and I'm gesturing with my mouse. I'm saying we can go to here. We have a lot of space to settle. He's going for it, but he has no devs. He's at 12. He's building to 15. It's going to take him quite a long time. We'll get the 9 off, which is nice. We go to the deck one last time. Another knight. So we're saying, okay, let's play one of these. Nope, let's hold it. He's popping. It could be at 14. Hopefully not. This is pretty bad 7 because we get no cards or we waste one of our 7. So luckily he rolls his 7 right after he plays a knight as well. So he sort of wastes the 7 back. We block the 8. Really nice. We get 2 8s off ourselves, and now we have a lot of resources. So we just want to keep popping. It's not that many devs out, and the Yop is really good for us because now we can even just take it settled for the win. So here I'm thinking just pass. A lot of wheat. We definitely want to use it. We're scared of the mono here as well, so that's something that we're thinking about. We port it for the brick because we know we're going to need the brick eventually, and we build a road. Just manage the hand size a little. Thinking about building another road, but again, I want to use this Yop for mostly sheep and bricks. So porting for the wood feels a little nasty here. Don't love it. Instead, I just port this for the brick. And here I'm explaining on stream sort of my process. I really want to do it for brick sheep. I go ahead and do it just in case I need to play a knight the next turn. So here I'm thinking if I can use it to steal his cards. I'm not tracking from the video, but in game I'm always tracking, so I'm sure I wanted to steal something good from him. And we just take the settle for the win. So I guess I knew that he had wood. Alright, so now we're going into game 2. We get in right away, and this looks like a pretty juicy board just because there's so many good spots. You have the 659 on the board, 8510 looks good, 693 even pairs with a lot of spots as well. But we take this 8510. We want good wheat is our main idea here, and there's not really any other great wheat spots you can take first. He might take something like the 9, 10, 11, 693, but that's going to cut his space a lot. Maybe he's going to take 693 into even the 5, 4, 11. That's not great either. Or maybe the 693, the 6, 3, 11, and he's going to build into more wheat, but we can sort of ruin his day by plowing him from that spot. And now, yeah, he's just thinking a bit because he doesn't really know what spots to take. And honestly, even the 845 into the 659 is pretty good. You're sort of just battling for space on the rest of the board. But again, the problem is that you're not really going to be able to get into a second wheat spot. Maybe the 11 of wheat is just a little problematic. But he does something different. He takes the 493, and the reason is he's sort of just blocking us off from taking any sort of 693 spot. He has the 6-3 settle, and then he takes this 9, 5, 10. So they're both very defensive picks. He is sort of trying to screw us from taking a lot of the spots that we want. But what we do here, we need wood, sheep. There's sort of one spot I'm really considering, which is just this 6, 3, 11. I'm also thinking about the 8, 10, but I don't think we have enough brick to make it settling on the port worthwhile. But instead I end up playing a sheep position. And the reason why is because now we don't have to deal with any races. He started with a road, so we could get pretty screwed early. And we have 2 wheat spots, the best wheat spots in the game. We have the 2 ore spots as well. We have the 8 of sheep. So we're feeling pretty good here. We want to wait for the 7th rule, but it doesn't look like it's happening. We just city and we take a dev. But he's holding a lot. He summons out here, gets punished for it. Yeah, and I'm gesturing a lot with my mouse, but unfortunately I recorded this episode quite a while ago, and I have no idea what he's saying. So we do get blocked now, but it's not the worst just because, 1, he makes the wrong block. I think the 8 of sheep is not that important for us, and 2, he 7s out, so it's pretty big. I think the 10 is a good block, and he manages to steal our sheep. So that's pretty annoying. But if I was him, I would probably go to the 6, 5, 11 first, just because you have so much brick. you want to get good wood to pair with that, and then you could sort of play a road building game. And we get 2 10 blocks, so that's pretty brutal. He's playing it nice and slow. He knows sort of against these Orwe sheep players that you don't really want to settle fast, because I have a dev. I'm gonna play that knight right back on him, and then he's gonna be in trouble. And here we're thinking we could get the second city up, or we could pop. We're not playing pure Orwe sheep, so it's not that bad to pop early for things like the Yop. We don't want to 7 out, but we can't really port for that much. Instead, we port this for the wood, and we're just going to go into the port. This way we could get on the wood, and then once we take our second city, that brick port is going to be pretty useful. Okay, so now we're really hoping we can steal wood from him. This is his only wheat spot, and he's kind of starving for wheat. We don't really need to block the sheep, but we do just because it's 3 sheep, hasn't rolled that much. But again, I think he's probably going to be stealing sheep from us a lot of the time, so it's not that necessary. And now we play this knight. We put it on a 6. Again, I think he made a pretty big mistake by not settling on the 6 earlier, just because then he would have the good wood to pair with his brick. And his hand is just going to be flooded with brick right now, but no wood to build roads with. We have the coordinated 8, but our other 8 is sheep, so it's not that great. I'm wondering if we can even plow this 3 10 11 spot for him, and then make him build an extra road into the 9 10 2. He ports for the dev. I have 6 sheep, but I pass because I think that he's more likely to roll a 7. I mean, he is due for the 7, so I think we just pass, and we are not likely to 7 out here. He yops, takes a city, and we 7 out. So really unfortunate there. We shouldn't have rolled a 7, but it happens. And now we've sort of taken an advance on our rolling the 7s. But he rolls one right back, takes our brick, which is fine, and we get to put it on something else now. And since he took the city, it's a bit harder than just putting it on the 6 wood. I instead decided to block the 10, because we still don't want him building a ton of roads here. And even though it's a self-block, I think that's fine, because if we give him too much space, he can sort of plow all of our self spots, especially on the second settlement, the 8 5 10. So we sort of want to have a bit of space there. Now he's porting for the wheat. He settles there. We did not get the plow, but that was a maybe far-fetched dream anyway. So we've got robber control an entire game. We roll another 7, which is pretty bad. We used our knight already, so we sort of are getting an advance on our 7s here, which is, if they roll a 7 back and we don't have any devs, we are in a pretty rough spot. But we get the lucky 8 roll we need. We pop twice. Road builder knight is perfect. And I'm even thinking we could take the 6 5 11 spot. It's going to give us a ton of wood and to pair with our actually a lot of brick. And we just need either a wheat roll or a wood roll to take the spot, because we have a brick port. He rolls a 7, and now we're delayed a bit, especially because once we port that brick away, it is gone, and we don't have another one for the settle. But we put this knight back, see what we can steal. We get the wheat, which is fine. In the end, I just decided to pop, and Yop is perfectly fine. Now he's rolling tons of 9s, but again, he doesn't really have the wood to pair with it, and he's porting it 4 for 1 for these settles. I don't have the settle just yet. I want to port for the sheep so I can pop. Oh. Okay, I actually play the road builder, so I'm guessing I'm tracking his hand. I'm thinking, there's no way he can plow me. I don't remember exactly what he has here, but I guess it was pretty safe to do, because now I can port for, or I can yop for the settle. So I take it. Pretty good settle for me. I get a ton of wood now, and I'm sort of cutting off his space. Now I have ideas of taking road, getting into the 6 3 11, the 8 4 3. These are all fantastic settle spots that you're not usually going to get with an Orwe sheep position. usually you're getting, you know, the corner hex spots, the ports there. But you know, we can take if we could take all these 3 hex spots, it's really good. And I play a knight here just because the 8 roll is really big. If I 7 out here, I don't think it's that bad. But now we need a port for the sheep as well. So if we roll the 8 there, we've gotten 2 pops. Instead we only get 1. The mono is pretty nice. And he's coming out here. He's trying to take up all my space. He has the roads. So this is good that we delayed him so much from sort of taking all these roads off. He gets on another sheep spot, sorely needed, and he is taking road at the same time, getting on another war spot. So that's, again, just a great spot for him as well. Luckily, he's only got 1 city. I didn't think he could actually settle there because I thought the thing at the bottom was a city and not a settlement. So I did make a mistake there, but it's okay because that was another recording and now I'm re-recording this, so I remember what I was thinking at that time. And we want to stop him from popping and also stop him from getting the city. He has a lot of ore positions, so I'm really thinking we should block a wheat position, but all the wheat rolls we are dominating him on, so instead I just go and block this 9 because it's 3 5 for him. And now I'm thinking I probably need to pop. I'm tracking his hand in the game as well. So now we use the mono on the sheep. We know that it's hard for him, and we actually want him to steal the ore or the wood here. So luckily he gets our ore, and we are playing this. We're thinking about the 9, but we just stole his sheep. He didn't get any back, so we could really cripple his development here. And another idea is that since the 9s are coordinated brick rolls, we can just get a huge mono on the brick. Luckily he pops it. He sort of knew it was coming, but now we're gonna go in for the 6-3-11 spot. We just want to go in for it. It's gonna be a great spot for us. And I'm thinking about porting just so I can manage the hand size a little bit and not 7 out. And port for the wheat because, again, if we roll brick or he rolls brick, it's pretty easy to mono that. Oh no, wait, I was talking, but I might have missed the record button. Whoopsies. Yeah, because I got a call in the middle, so I had to mute my stream. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it was like kind of an important call, so that's okay. But yeah, welcome back, guys. How are you doing? No, I was streaming. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is so hard. Oh wow, that's a mistake. I think we could take road from him even. But let's get a city first. I need this to take red, right? So let's just port for the pop. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go here. Yeah, you guys both came back at the same time. Welcome, welcome. How was class? These cities, we need 3 roads to win. What do we hit? Let's hit this 10. Pop again. Should we just jack cards from him? Ooh, nice block. We can play this, honestly. It's probably fine. What does he need? Sheep. We blocked the 10, so it's okay to do this. I just need 2 reds. He rolls a 7, gets a wood back.
So this 10 again. Get the wood back. Oh, he gets a 12. No, he just needs 2 rows to connect. 9. Oh, I can't even bottle that. Dude, this 9 always rows was... Wow. Big, huge mistake. Okay, let's just take this. Yay. Alright, back to plat 1. Yeah, sorry, I got a little confused by the ranking system. And I don't know, I might just play the entire day. I feel like I don't have that much to do. Oh. Oh, this is an ugly board. 6, 3, 9, 4, 9, 5, 10. No, maybe I can't allow that. I can always go to the wood port. You don't have that much to do, and you choose to stream Catan. Well, the problem is I'm sick, so I feel like I can't do that much. That's one of the main things. But he's gonna have better road builder than me. Maybe I need to take this. He can't block me off of both. So, streaming is, in my opinion, not that demanding. I feel like I'm not a particularly high effort streamer. I don't have face cam or anything, so this seems just a bit better for me. Yeah, I mean, okay, one of the main problems with this setup is that I'm not gonna have the port to go to. Right, so like the A410 or the A43, I'm always gonna be able to head back to the wood port. Just say you hate us. Hey, who's the one going to oh wow, this is interesting setup. Who's the one going to a birthday party that we were not invited to? This is interesting. I think we could go here, build into the 639, and then out to the wood port. And yes, he's gonna be flooded with wheat, but we have the wheat port locked up. So what is your main goal here? You know what I mean? Like, unless this 11 goes crazy, which, to be fair, it could very well go crazy. I think even with not that much space here, we're actually okay. Like, we'll go to 639, we'll go to the wood port, we'll go to the 810. No, I'm just messing with you. I thought about it. I think it's okay. Even if he bitches. Another 3. It's pretty good. That makes me want to wait for the city instead of settling first. Woohoo. He loses off. Okay. Let's get 2 10s and an 8. Oh no, that's 11. Maybe I should settle first now, but then our tank gets blocked. Bro has been sick for the last 4 weeks, but suddenly he's too sick to hang out this week. This week is not the worst. I think the main problem is that I was bedridden for 1 day. So that kind of was a little rough on the sickness meter. Oh, we get ore, that's fine. And then this weekend, I mean, you're busy like all Saturday, and we are not going to be in town one of the days as well. We can pop. Don't love it, but let's do this. Let's go for the wood port first. I think he can pop now too. He's not going, he's going for the sheep port. Okay, so it's actually a sheep port game. No, we're gonna go to we're not gonna be in town on Sunday. That's why Sunday doesn't work. And then Saturday you have your busy morning, afternoon, night. So seems a little difficult. I think maybe we should block the wheat. I mean, okay, I don't think he has wood, but if we block the wood, he might just try to pop, right? Let's get a 10 off. Oh, come on. 8. We don't want to pour the ore, but it's really bad if we 7 out. Oh, what to do? Yeah, I said Saturday afternoon is probably okay. Yeah, let's pull the road. We really don't want to 7 out here. You're making a cake? Oh my goodness. Another 3. This sucks. Okay, let's go for this. Should we pop? Yeah, why not? No. That's so bad. Okay, the 3 is kind of clutch here. That might be all our 3s for the entire game, though. You're making the birthday cake. Very generous of you. Let's just pour this for a wheat. This actually sucks. My hand is perma stuck. We get the wheat. Maybe we should have citied with that wheat then. We can still sow down here. Yeah, he has his port online a lot faster than we have our port online. So he's gonna get a city as well. Maybe we just city this first. Oh, okay, he takes a road. He's gonna go for the 6 before 11. Hard to say. Okay, let's just see. We don't want to pour our wood just yet, because once we get to the port, it's gonna be a lot more valuable. Let's keep moving. There's a 10. Now we need like a 5 or 9. This is pretty bad. That's fine. He's gonna 7 before us. Yeah, there we go. I don't think he's gonna block either of these. As long as he does get 1 brick. We could 7. No. Okay, surely it's gonna roll. 4. We hold because we want to be a little more efficient here. Okay, beautiful. And then we'll port this for a sheep. So we'll just double settle here. And this 8 is really juiced now. Nice 10. Let's go. So what's our next city? City. Takes an ore. Let's steal it. Oh man. Protect our connect. Wow. Our numbers are so disjointed. It's pretty annoying actually. What am I even blocking? Sweet. Oh my, we get a sheep. Okay. We can take army for 11. We need to pull 4 points out of our ass somehow. Oh, that's a good start. Maybe we should save for a city here. Yeah, let's do that. Port once. Only the 8 or the 10. Okay, let's just hold. I don't think we're gonna 7. Oh, thank God. I kind of need to pour for a pop here, actually. No, it's fine. Is it fine? I think I should have just poured for pop. Okay, let's play an aggressive knight and steal something. Okay, perfect. Oh, that was scary. 9. You want this 3 to happen, right? Let's just pop again. I don't think he can ever sneak road. So we're gonna do this. Nice 3. Okay, so we're gonna see this, and then this comes next. And I think this is a bit better for our pacing in terms of objectives, because we're always gonna have the like railroad settle, but getting cities is gonna be a bit more difficult to coordinate. Beautiful. We'll get 1. We could get 2. It's not going for any of those. Ooh, not the ore, please. Oh, that sucks. What the fuck? This has been a supremely unlucky day. No. Let's go for this. Yeah, I guess we'll pop now. VP is not bad. We can settle for the win now. Before we needed that city, so now we don't actually need it. Yeah, so maybe we'll come out here, settle, quick settle. What type of birthday cake are you gonna make? This might have been a better city, because this 8 is always getting blocked, right? Yeah. Interesting thought. It's pineapple. They have the most bizarre cakes. Good double road. I don't think it's that good. Alright, let's pop. Let's build. No, let's say the wood for port, maybe. Yeah. But they do taste good. Yeah, the cakes, I mean. Yeah, he's just waiting for a big 11 ball here. Oh, okay, we blocked one of them. Mono is huge. Okay, he's popping now. A little dangerous. 8 is nice. We can get 2 pops ourselves. Yeah, let's do that. Road builder. It's not ideal. Knight. Make the actual cake part decorates. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know how he has so much to keep popping. I don't think 11's gonna roll. Let's hit the 6. Okay, the 8 rolls this time. We could go again. This is probably fine. Okay, that's army secured. And let's block this 5 almost. Oh no, massive 11 ball. That sucks. We can't use the mono because we used the other one. But I mean, I don't think he can actually digest all the ore. So maybe we mono for a city. Mono city and then settle. Oh, smart man. He's dumping all of it. Okay, well, we don't have anything left, so we're going to here. And I don't know. Man, that sucks. We can pop. Is that good? It's okay. Oh wait. It's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Bit of a tough game. Just because the board is a little ugly. Yeah. And I have to keep remembering to like look at all the stats. He had 2 VPs. Actually, so that's kind of dangerous. So he has a 10, red for 12. Okay, it's not that dangerous. Yeah,